What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Six Foot Mafia here, my man. Tales of Darkside, episode 53.
Damn.
We do have people coming. So I do apologize for the delay. I figured, you know what, the show must go on.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes.
What's up, man? How you doing, brother?
Dude, man, I love that intro. I was playing a wicked ass air guitar in the back. I was just going for it, man.
I saw you backstage. I was seeing you jamming out. I was like, all right, he's grooving. He's grooving.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, definitely, man. Good to be here. Good to be back. You guys had an excellent show last weekend, and I was, all bunned up with the misses and everything. But I'm back and I'm here and I'm ready to talk. We got some good, a lot of stuff to talk about this week, man. A lot of fire, actually. I mean, yeah, there's a lot, man. There's a lot. Let me while we're waiting for everybody coming in, man, let's just say what's up with the chat real quick, guys. Brandon, my man, says pulled the trigger on Kurt. Yes.
Sorry, no sideshow BOGO for me this year. Yeah, bro. We're gonna talk about it. Sean, my man, he's like, no, bro, still at work. You know this. One day he'll pop in. One day he'll be able to make it. OG fan in the house. I know, man, but he gets off at like 8:30. I don't know. Maybe I'll send him a link. I don't know. Some guy in the house as well. Happy Saturday night, everyone.
Yes.
𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗢𝗖𝗎. What's up, man? See who else we got up in here. Sean Forster, what is going on? Blitz as well.
Yes.
Brian, what's up with these influencers being late all the time? I know, man. 1,000 pardons. I'm usually always on time, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is today. Who else we got in the house, man? Aunt P up in here, Blackbird Tech. Who else? Ashley Chase, what's going on, my dude? How you doing?
Chase.
Braden as well, my dude Braden. How you doing, brother? Excited to hear thoughts on Kurt Cobain. Sean's wondering, Anthony, are you going to have an instructional video on Kurt? Yes. Just curious if you have it in your hands already. Yes. So stay tuned for that. Amir, what is going on, my man? Bob Dylan, that Kirk, not to be confused with Kurt, because we got two of them. Right. Fire, what is going on, my man? Renz Talentino's as well in the house. Christian Detour, my man. DT Artman. Who else? Liar. Nah, man. Sean, if you want to come on in, man, just let me know. Send me a thing on Facebook or whatever. Xiao as well in the house. Tully, what is good? Who else do we got in here tonight? Collector number 1, CT603.
Tully, what is
Warp Factor 6, Mr. Cousin.
Hey.
Yeah. I love the shirt. If I missed anybody, my apologies. Mandalorian Huntress, my dear, in the house. Nice beard. Well, thank you, my dear. Thank you.
Cleaned up a little bit. Back on the show, man. We gotta get her back on the show.
I think soonish. Very soonish, actually.
Absolutely.
Dokinator, man, what is going on, man? My brother over there, man, my metal man.
Yes.
Who else we got in here? Mags, better late than never. Yes, we are here. 12-inch Moose Streams also in the house. Again, 1,000 pardons if I missed anybody. It's been a little bit of a hectic evening trying to get everything set up and organized. We do have some people on the way. So in the meantime, though, I know we've kind of already talked about Bo-Katan.
Yes.
Earlier the week, right?
Yep.
But I think we should get into it a smidge, only because it's you and I right now, and you've quite recently, in fact, right? Dropped a review.
Yep. About 8 o'clock my time. Yep. So it's been up for about 2 hours now, and guys, go check it out. Had a lot of fun messing around with her all night last night. Kid wasn't home, the wife wasn't home. It was just me and Bo-Katan, and that was awesome.
Me and Bo-Katan. I know I've been so busy with work and then getting this prepped for this evening that I haven't had a chance to watch your review yet, but can you give me a summary, perhaps?
Absolutely.
Overall thoughts?
Absolutely. And I'll say this, like, I'm a big fan of the character, a big fan of the actress. The figure itself is amazing. I think they did an excellent job for what they did, especially at this time with Hot Toys. This is before they had the prototype before art was really like on the scene and was a thing. So with that being said, I think they nailed the head sculpt down perfectly. Personally, I think they did an excellent job on it. It looks a lot like 𝗕𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗙 as Bo-Katan. It looks a lot like her. I do think the hair could be better. I think the hair should have been a little bit more orange. It's a little dark. It's a little dark, but surprisingly, to me it's still kind of close to what we've seen in the prototype. I do think they updated the paint applications. They updated the paint applications quite a bit, actually. Especially with if you're looking at this expression and then actually look at the figure, you can see where they actually improved on the paint work. But it is still the same sculpt. With that being said, the sculpt itself looks good. The figure, I'll say it, the figure in my book on a scale of 1 to 10, I gave it an 8. I gave it an 8.
That's still really good.
It's very good. It's a very good figure. In this pose right here, how she's posed up with Mando, her with the helmet, you're going to be happy. She has a presence. She stands out. The colors pop. Looks good. The outfit itself is great. The pleather goods are, they're good. I'm not sure how they're going to hold up over time. Hot Toys has gotten better with that over the years, so I don't think that's something to be too worried about. Now for all my posers out there, for all my people that like articulation, she is a bitch to articulate. It is. Getting her in the poses that I got her in the video, it's achievable, but you have to really take your time. And sometimes you have to move, you'll have to and that's, the good thing is a lot of that Beskar armor is on, is Velcroed on.
So it's similar to like Death Watch,
very similar.
Okay.
Very similar. So if you're posing her, you can pose her, you can putting her arms up. I will put her arms up and then I would reattach like the pauldrons and all that other stuff. So it gives you have some flexibility. It just takes some time to do because yes, the joints, they're ratcheted. And it's not those double joint arms, it bothered me more than what I was going to think. When I first seen it Monday and I heard everybody talking about being a single joint arms, I was like, forget about it. Who cares? I'm just glad we got the figure. But when I actually had it in hand and I actually had to work with it, it was a bitch to work with. Like I have a pose where her holding the communicator. And if you look in the video, she's holding it further away, which should actually be more closer to her mouth. Stuff like that is like where it's like, it started to lose a couple of points. Is why I took those couple of points off. If we had a double joints, this easy would have been a 10 for me. Easy would have been a 10. But because of my love of the character, because of my love for the actress,
you're a little biased.
I'm a little biased there, and I admit it. But the figure itself in a pose like this looks great. It does look great. Like you can even tell in this picture, they have it close up, and I did the same thing in mine. But if they was to turn it to the side a little bit, you'll see how far that communicator actually is because it's a single jointed arm. Like stuff like that is where it kind of gets
right. This is like trick photography right here. For example, that forced perspective is like.
There you go. I spin.
We're actually way out here, but
yeah. And I spin her ass around. So when you see this, you're seeing that, and that doesn't look natural at all where it should be like this. So, that's where, those problems come into play. But with all that being said, you can get some real good poses out of her. Like she looks good right there. Good, dual wielding pose. She does that great. You can put her up in the air. You could still do a lot with her. But yes, there is some restricting there. And those joints and that single joint does get in the way, and it makes no sense. We should be getting the double joints. It is 2022 at this point. This ain't 2014. This is not 2018. I would even say 2020. I would give them that. But now they need to step up the ante. But
it's a weird decision, right?
They wanted to get it out. What it comes down to, Anthony, they wanted to get this out the door. That's really what it is. They did a good job. It's well executed, but like anything, it's like building homes in a way. When a person goes to build a house or something like that, there's corners that they cut. Like, okay, we'll build all this up, but we'll leave the basement a little raw. The homeowner, they can figure that out. And I think that's what's going on here. It's like they made sure they gave us a decent, more than decent sculpt. The outfit itself is beautiful. The helmet, the paintwork on the beautiful. Mwah, chef's kiss.
Like in hand, like all the details there. It's just the single joints is a bitch.
The single joints that's the part of it. That's where it loses. But like out of the box in hand, yeah, you'll be like, wow, it looks beautiful. It's beautiful. But when you get to messing with it and posing with it, that's when it's like, well, damn, this is. I found myself fighting around with her more than I had to fight around with like a Boba Fett or something. Like Boba Fett was easy as hell to pose. I was like, oh, it's a pleasure to pose. This was it was a fight. It was.
Well, I mean, I'll eventually be getting her. Like I said, I wasn't in a rush myself, just because I know, she was a 2021 announcement, so it's like they're gonna be around. Yeah, they'll be around. So I'm hoping, we'll get a better. I mean, for me anyway, I'll just wait. I'll wait till I get, a deal on her, because again, it's not pressing. She will go to the Mando collection. I was, me, dude. I was just as excited too about getting her, but then it was like, once I found out the single joints. It's like, damn, the articulation kind of sucks. I mean, like you said, I know this basic ass pose is great because she can pull it off, but it's like, I don't really want to do that. So, maybe like for a photo.
Yeah. Okay, right now, that's how she's posing mine. She's posed similar like that right now. And I mean, she still looks stunning. It still looks good. I'm happy that I have her. It's not a figure where it's like, it's a letdown. I didn't feel like the anticipation is still there. The excitement is still there. It's just when it came to those poses and really having that in the back of my mind, and then also articulating this to the community, I had to be honest. Like, look, no, she's a bitch to pose. It is. Those single joints do get in the way. They do. So if that is something that you're worried about, it's a concern. It definitely is a concern. But overall, the figure as itself, once you get it into one of these poses, it looks good. It looks good. You're not going to find, right at this point, you're not going to find a better Bo-Katan figure in any scale, especially in 6 scale. You're not. You're just not.
So, I mean, in other words, for people who are looking forward to getting it, it's you'd say it's still worth getting. Like the armor.
Absolutely. I would say better than the armorer because I love the colors. I love the accessories better. I mean, those guns, the accessories, those I forget what those blasters are called, but they are beautiful.
I mean, in the sense of like last year was like the armorer was kind of the letdown of the Star Wars figures of the year, but she was still a good figure. She's just kind of a letdown. I'm feeling like now that we're approaching the end of 2023 or 2.
You know what? That's an interesting conversation because I got to look at and think about everything else that came out and then weigh that up to this. And is she, the least of what we've got? I mean, like I said, I just compared her to the recent Mando on the throne, and that was great out of the box, posing it. That whole experience was great. There was some weird thing. I think he could have sat in the chair a little better, but that's completely nitpicking. But I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of hard for me because I don't want my bias of the character and of the actress to outweigh my opinions on it. I just think if you're a poser, you got your work cut out for you. But
she's going to be one of those more challenging of a figure to pose.
There you go. Okay. But outside of that, I would have gave her a 10. I would have outside of that.
Well, I'm excited to get her, my man. But dude, Andrew James, man, with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, dude. Says, my dudes, what's up? Much love and respect for you both. Appreciate it, man. Said I'm continuing my social media break, but had to drop in and say what's up. I appreciate it, brother. Hey, man, it's good every now and then to take a break, dude.
Absolutely.
It really is, man.
Andrew, I'm still waiting for you. He said he was in New Jersey. I'm still waiting for him to come over for waffles.
Oh, shit. I know, right? You made your first today, huh? What's up with that?
Dude.
45 years old, you never made a waffle?
Never made a damn waffle. It's a damn shame. I'm a pancake guy. I always made pancakes. It was quick and easier. Waffles were a little bit, you got to add the eggs. You know what I'm saying? You had to have a little bit of the oil in it. And you got to, then you get the ironing. I wasn't good with that iron. The first attempt was shit. But the second one is what y'all saw. And I was like, damn, look what I did. Yeah.
Bro, I gave it to Sean, man. But I had this waffle maker from the 70s, bro.
Oh wow!
That beige and shit tan,
yes.
Old with like a flat. That thing is gonna outlive all of us, dude. It still makes banging waffles, dude.
I bet it does.
Dude, they don't make them like they used to, bro. They don't.
Yes,
they absolutely don't. Yeah, guys, we got a couple people coming shortly, so we're just kind of shooting the shit, talking a little bit about Bo-Katan as Jay just got his in for review. So Looks cool. It seems like a lot of people in the chat are excited for it, right? OG says, Bo was a day one pre-order for me.
Yep.
And excited to get her in the collection. Hope Sideshow ships soon.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah.
They should be. No,
man.
I'm guessing probably next week, in a couple of weeks, they'll say something. She should be coming out.
Yeah, I would think so. That's the new MO lately, right? They've been getting shit pretty quick and doing their thing. Armor was great. Y'all are crazy. Oilers, what's up, man? No, she's great. Look, when I did my review of her last year, I said she was the worst Star Wars figure of the year, but even being the worst, she's still really good, right? It's just they're all great. It's just if I had to compare all of them together,
she's
a little bit of a miss on certain aspects, Hunter says Bo is still a $300 figure in cart. I expect higher quality for the price. I'm disappointed.
Well, and see,
that's a good point.
Yes, that's okay. I can't, and that's the thing. I can't argue that point. I can't.
No, it is. It's $300.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Bo-Katan's new armor in season 3, or is it too soon? I know, right? So they're gonna make another Bo-Katan.
Yep.
I mean, I'm almost sure of it, right? I mean,
yeah.
I suspect this whole Mando shelf right here is all getting dupes. We're gonna get another armor, definitely another Mando, probably different colored Death Watch or whatever. Yeah. Another, heavy infantry Mando. They kind of already showed that. Damn.
Yeah, I hope they slow down on that and just give us new characters, and not just keep, reinventing the wheel every time doing it, because I don't want them to go through the same thing Marvel is going, where people have to feel that they have to.
That's why I bowed out, man.
Yeah, understandably.
Yeah, I don't need a new Captain America outfit for every movie, and I get that's what they're doing, but it's just for me, I ended up anyway, just losing that excitement, right?
Especially when they don't change that much. When you change just a belt buckle, or this was green and that was brown, or whatever the hell, that's just, it's it gets a little egregious. So it's we gotta kind of give me something different. If you look at I know you're into the zombie stuff. If you look at the Doctor Strange, and then you look at Zombie Strange, that's so different that you would you would have to get that. I'm looking forward to that figure because it's so different. It's a different type of Strange. So
dude, 100%, man, 100%. And I was talking to Mandalorian Huntress earlier about this today, in fact, is that I miss where I would be excited for a release.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm jaded. I don't think I am. I still love collecting. It's that some of those just feel like they're just like a notch, right? You just little check box.
Yep.
You put it away. You're like, all right, this is part of my collection. But when you truly get excited.
Yeah.
Right? When you get, Terminator 2 figure, for example.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, dude.
Nothing will ever beat the excitement of getting DX13. That was just the whole experience, the box, the pleather, the figure itself, the two different head sculpts, even the I call it the Academy Award winning T800 little statue. I mean T1000 statue that it came with. I was even excited to pose it with that. It was man, it's just so exciting. Same excitement from, I hate to keep saying it, but the Ghostbusters, that same excitement. It was oh my God, I can't wait to see what they look like with the proton packs on. Oh,
hell yeah. And Blitzaway too, they don't reissue.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't yet. So, I mean, never say never, I guess. But I think that also breeds more excitement, right? Because you're like, well, shit, I better get on this. Exactly. Not only do I like it, but it's going to be, it's capped out, man. It's limited.
You want to know what else
in that sense?
That type of excitement for, and I know people are going to think I'm shilling and it's a commercial, but it really isn't, because I was not expecting to get into this line at all. Trust me, everybody, I was not going to get into it. But after seeing them, I gotta say, this X06, these Trek figures, man, it's something about them that is really familiar. Because they're 1/6 scale figure, but it's different. than like a Hot Toys. It's weird. It's very weird. But I didn't think I was gonna be exciting. And when I got Sulu in, I was like, all right, okay, I got Sulu. It's my boy. So I gotta support him, you know.
Right.
And I like Star Trek, but I'm not a Trekkie or nothing like that. As soon as I opened them, I was like, this
how dare you? No, I'm kidding.
I was like, this son of a bitch is fabulous. I was like, this is an experience. So, you know, for anybody that's getting into that line, and I know we're probably going to be talking about Kirk tonight. Well, 2 Kirks we're talking about tonight, but man, I'm telling y'all, X06 is coming. They coming with it, y'all. That's all.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. That's all I'll say. You know, I'm a little impartial on my opinions, you know, for obvious reasons with work, but I'm glad people are enjoying it. It's funny. AJ says, "Can we take a moment to note that Cisco's currently rotating behind Mafia right now?" He is with Deep Space Nine.
Yep. Oh shit! I didn't see it.
Absolutely. You did notice, so that's awesome, man. No, I'm glad people are enjoying it, man. Looking forward to my 2 7 of 9s.
Yes.
If all is proceeding as planned, she should be out next month, so we'll see. I think that'll be really cool. Finally, released a Kirk figure. So excited. Yeah, man, a lot of people are. I really want to kind of wait to talk about that when Rob gets here.
Absolutely. So Rob is gonna lose his shit.
Yeah, that's probably why I wanted to kind of bring it up, because, you know, I wanted to discuss it with you and Rob and everybody, and just a matter of fact, just let you guys discuss it. You know, I just moderate here. I don't have opinions in that respect, but I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, he was teasing me. I got that last Kirk. I was like, I've been trying to tell you about X06 for like a year, bro. like you late.
Yeah.
But Kirk is a good place to start. Damn, I mean.
Well, and that's what's funny too, because you had told me about that for a while, and then, but I didn't know I didn't know your second brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like, once I got to talk to him, I'm like, yo, yeah, dude, you're missing out, man. Like, if you're a Trekkie, like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's crazy. So I'm glad. A lot of people in the chat, man, loving it, man. DS9 Enterprise are what I'm collecting now. Hell yeah, man. Captain Kirk motion picture figure is amazing. I'm glad everybody's enjoying it. I am. And Jason, what is going on, my man? How you doing as well? Yeah, man. And I know Jason's a big fan as well. So we'll probably talk about it here when Rob gets in. But I mean, shit. What else really dropped today? I mean, we can talk. I'm sure I've got some things, man. I've got plenty of stuff prepared.
Want to talk about Widow?
I mean, we kind of
did on Best of the Best.
Yeah, we kind of already did. I mean, I think the general consensus is it's Black Widow. I mean, she's all right. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel a lot of people. Maybe in the chat, you guys let me know if you know this Black Widow is something you guys were super excited about. For me, I
think I'm gonna get them. I think I'm gonna go in with. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get the white one. I'm gonna get the black, her in the black outfit. I love that contrast. That looks good. And then have them.
Yeah.
And I'll have those 3, and I think that'll be it. But this right here, I want to know because I know you was excited about this. So I definitely want to know what is your thoughts on this, man?
Well, you know. Do you remember last year or so this thing got announced?
Yep.
And I was like, dude, this is badass. It's funny and it's cool. Everybody's got different opinions. I totally respect everybody's opinions, but I always notice like the ones that I end up really, really liking, nobody likes. You know, I was like, oh, zombie Deadpool. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'm getting that. You know, everybody's like, no. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking all in. You know, this was the same thing.
Yeah.
When I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely. So yeah, I have the exclusive on Sideshow.
Christian he's like, oh, this piece.
I know, right? See, so some people, look, I get it. It's not for everybody, but it's pretty badass, dude. I mean,
it's cool.
Look, when you look at this figure, guys, I think there's a lot of R&D involved in this Deadpool. Because, you know, looking at how many used parts are on this figure is pretty low. It's pretty low. I mean, it looks like, I mean, when you look at it, right, I'm like, well, what Iron Man mark is this? Can you tell? Yeah. I think they've done a lot of new tooling and molds on that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a very unique figure. With Punisher War Machine, it was the Mark IV War Machine.
I thought, seeing this, I thought it was built off a base of War Machine 3. The War Machine, I'm sorry, not War Machine 3, but which mark is that from I
don't know, but this doesn't look like anything that we've gotten.
Is it built off the base from the Infinity War one? I think it is.
I don't know, man. Anyone in the chat know? Let me know, because I'm thinking this is like pretty much all new. See, Sean, if you don't like that art, I'll take it from you. Yeah, dude, it's badass. So you know what I'm saying? I get it, right? Okay, so you got Mark. For some reason I'm just not into it. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. No. But I think this thing looks sick, dude.
No, it's definitely cool.
It is a mashup. I think it was from the video game, but it's very cool, man. And I like unique pieces that way.
I mean, that's the thing. Pieces like this, and I know we throw around the Grail world a lot. I know, especially I do. But this could, this could be things like this end up being future.
It's definitely a one-off.
Yeah,
a one of a kind figure.
Exactly. Right. And those are the things that a lot of times become the Grails. So you got to look at it from that point too. But if you're not into it, I at this point with collecting, it's not the days where you can buy something and flip it and get your money back. That's not what it is anymore. So you definitely want to be all in on something. So if this isn't for you, don't get it.
Right. Like, do you love this? Like, that's what you have to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mandalorian Hunter says Armored Deadpool day one pre-order for me. Maximum effort.
Hey.
She's not wrong. And she is. She's super into it. Like, it's pretty badass, dude. Bob says it doesn't resemble any existing suit to my knowledge. I'm sure the internals are recycled, but the exterior looks all new. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't recognize any of this shit. Like, it's pretty badass. So, and that was the other thing. Remember freaking Venomized Iron Man? I was like, yo, that's sick as fuck too. Everybody's like, oh, I'm like,
yeah, I'm still.
So, I mean, different strokes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, but what are your thoughts on it? I'm interested to hear.
This piece? Oh no, I think it's cool. Second Brother is getting it. We collect a lot of the same stuff, but we also collect different. Like, that's the one thing that I love about going to his house. Because going to his house, first place I go, I'm like, here's the baby. I'll be in the basement because I'm going to look at his collection and look at his shit. And
because he has so much different. You know what I mean? You guys have this varying collection.
Like I have no Arkham Knight figures. He has damn near all. So that's how different our collection is. But I have a lot of vehicles. He doesn't have vehicles. So it's like, but what he doesn't have, what I don't have, he has. What he doesn't have, I have. So our collection kind of complements. We kind of because that it shows the difference between us. And when it comes to a piece like this, he was all in. When he saw this, he was like, dude, I'm getting this. And he is stoked that this is out. He just can't wait for it to get his from Sideshow. And when it comes in, I'm definitely going to be posing it, doing a review on it and all that other stuff. So I can't wait to see, I'm happy for him. But for me, no, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit my Marvel. I'm more of Marvel Cinematic Universe type of stuff. And I'm kind of cherry picking now from all the newer properties that's coming out from the Cinematic Universe. But from the initial Avengers and up from I would say that Infinity Saga stuff, I'm all in on.
And then everything else moving phase 4 forward, you're cherry picking.
Exactly.
Right. And that's what's cool, because you like that MCU, like you've got for whatever reason, right? You've got that connection to it, so it's like I can totally understand seeing something like this. If you're a fan of the MCU, people are like, I don't know, it doesn't really fit. I don't identify with it in a way with the characters, which I get, which I totally get. For me, dude's badass. Like Sean's saying, the mecha crossovers, those Heat Boy turtles, it's similar to that. Yeah, it's just really cool. Yes. And this Deadpool has 2 heads. I mean, essentially, it's the armored and then the Deadpool head underneath, still masked.
I thought that was. I didn't know that was an accessory that came with it. I thought they had just did that in the pictures, just being cheeky.
No. Like he's holding the helmet.
Oh shit! I didn't know
So
that.
it's-
Yeah, I didn't know that was like. I thought that was just from the original figure. That they just did that for the photos. I didn't know that was actually an accessory that you could add. That regular Deadpool head.
Yeah, man, it's freaking sweet,
cool.
dude.
That's cool.
Yeah,
cool.
man, this is a full-fledged Iron Man, dude. So it's badass, dude. So I don't know, man. If people are sleeping on that mech style, yeah, the Batman, the EX, Beast EX from Arkham Origins, that looks freaking sweet too, man.
That does look good. No, that I like that a lot. That does look great. Yeah, but I like this. I mean, I like it. It just doesn't fit my collection. I would this is all right. This is the setup. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna get it. And then I'll see it in my local comic shop. I'm like, oh shit. Haven't bought none in a while. Gimme. You know what I'm saying?
That's usually how it goes, man. 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗧𝗢𝗍, what is good? How you doing, man? That's usually how it is, right? Because it's one thing when you're looking at the pictures. Hold on, Rob is having a. Sorry, go ahead. Continue for a minute for me. What you were saying with seeing it in shop, maybe?
Yeah, if I saw it in my local comic shop, I'd be like, gimme, you know, and then, you know, I would pose it, have it, and then look at it after a while. I'm like, well, this doesn't kind of fit everything else. Bye, you know. So that's why I'm trying to be better with that. I still fall in those traps. I still do because I'm an addict, plastic action figure addict. So I have to take my own advice, and sometimes I don't. But the thing is, like I said, you learn the hard way. You'll lose out these days because everybody is trying to buy and sell stuff now and trying to get rid of stuff. So you got to really be conscious on what you buy. And like we were saying earlier, just you kind of gotta love it. But if you're a person that collects everything, or if this really ticks that box for you, by all means, get it. I think it's cool. I do. It just doesn't fit my collection right now. If I could find a way to make it fit, you know, I could put it right next to War Machine or put it in the wing with a bunch of other Iron Man figures, and there you go. But no, it looks good. I think it looks good. And for all you guys that are excited by it, I think you're in for a treat.
Oh yeah, I think so. Rob's trying to join, but he's having connection issues, so my apologies, man. Just trying to figure that out, man. Mafia's definitely getting that Dr. Doom. Yeah, dude. That custom Doom looks really badass, man.
It does.
Sorry, I was checking through chat. Yeah, I mean, and I showed it. Well, actually, I don't think you were on last week. I showed it briefly. The Dr. Doom, third party. He looks badass, dude. I don't know if you're into it because again, it's not quite MCU, you know. But
do you still have a picture of it?
I could pull it up. Let's see if I can find it again. Yeah, I'm trying to get Rob in here, but he's having, I don't know what's going on, man. Let me see if I can find it again. Oh gosh, I had it pulled up before. I don't remember where it was. It might have been TNS.
Okay.
Bob, homie, do you remember where that Dr. Doom was? Because I'm trying to look for it, but I'm trying to do a few things at once, guys, so I apologize.
𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗧𝗢, yes. I'm looking forward to the Sideshow Clint Eastwood collection as well. Yes. I want that blonde.
Oh, yeah, and he just posed with all them. You saw that too, right, at Sideshow?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, dude.
That was cool because he rarely comes out for anything like that. So him coming out for that's special right there.
Yeah, I found it.
Awesome. Ooh.
So...
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's pretty badass, dude.
Damn. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Who is that? So much good third party.
Yeah, who knows? S-Hero. I don't know. Somebody that I don't know.
Oh wow.
I don't know who it is.
That's beautiful. And it comes with all damn.
Well, I don't think it has this flooring here.
And damn. For real. No, I want all that.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't come with the chair, but the chair will be sold separately.
What? Oh no.
Yeah,
See, I'm out now because I thought it came with the chair and all. I was like, oh no, that's a piece, right? That's a display.
No, but Still really badass, dude. Luminar in the house. How you doing this evening?
Hey, what's up, Lumi?
Yeah, it's dude, it's badass, man. So yeah, as Bob said, 223 throne not included.
Damn.
Yeah, but look, and it has a sculpt, which is cool. But I mean, I gotta rock the helmet. I gotta rock the mask. It's Doom.
Yeah,
dude,
sure.
it's pretty freaking cool. And eventually, you know what I'm saying, the throne will come out, and that's it. That's all we need right there, at least for me. Because you know, I'm more geared towards like the comic book side of things.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, that looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. Jason says third-party companies been bringing the fire recently.
They have.
They have.
Yes.
They really have, man. They absolutely have. I'm seeing Arnold in that Doom sculpt. I mean, let's maybe a little. Not seeing it, bro. But hey, you know,
I don't see it. It's dope.
You know, yeah. So, is it something you're thinking about?
This, yeah, I would get this. I would definitely get this because I mean we're leaning more towards the like comic accurate stuff. Definitely with that Gambit, which I'm still looking for one. Which it's only a matter of time. I'm going to get one.
The Cajun car dealer?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Oh, bro, he's amazing. Well, I think you saw my pictures.
Oh, dude, your pictures further sold it. Every picture you put up this last week, I was like, son of a bitch, I gotta get it. Gotta get it. Like, stop, Anthony, damn it.
Well, I appreciate that, man. There's some for sale in the BSTs, man, for not that expensive.
Yeah, I'm surprised because I remember when he went up, he shot up, but he's coming down a little bit. He's coming down a little bit. Now I thought he would go up more now that Rogue has been announced. And shoot, Rogue have, you know, by the look at it, we'll be getting Rogue next month, right? So yeah, I definitely got to. I definitely got to get that. I got to have him and Rogue together, and then that's going to be amazing. And I think this will fall right under that because I already know I'm gonna have a comic accurate wing in my collection, so might as well do that. And I think those like this along with those two pieces, these three would be a good start. But this looks good.
Yeah, this is weird. Rob can't seem to connect, so I'm wondering why. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to figure this out.
Is he just having a problem with the Melon app, or?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He's having a problem connecting. So my apologies, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on. Pull up Present Toys Terminator. Oh yeah. What was he called again? He has a funny name, dude.
Yeah.
Future something. I don't remember.
Future Killing Machine.
Yeah, he just came out too. Yeah, here he is. I'll bring him up right now, dude. He is called Future Warrior. Let's see if I can find him here. Yeah, so he's basically like DX13.
Oh shit, I didn't even see this.
Yeah, slightly different. But I don't know. I don't know, man. What do you think?
It's there, but it's not. I see Arnold all in it, but I think I like it.
It's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. I think I want to have one just to have another.
Just to have another, yeah, right. Yeah. That's what I was like.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
because it's like a couple $100.
Yeah,
versus trying to hunt down another one, right?
Yeah, DX13, a good one in good shape, no flaking and shit. That's gonna cost you every bit of $700 on the low. So yeah, this is a good option. Damn, he comes with a minigun and all that shit. Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, it's
dope.
He's not bad.
Once again, third party killing it, man.
Yeah,
you're killing shit.
Yeah, it is actually really cool, man.
No.
Guys, I don't know why Rob can't connect. My apologies. I don't know what's going on. Disruption in communication can only mean one thing. Man, I know. I don't get it.
We need Rob in here, man. I want to hear him fan out on Kirk, man. Definitely.
I know. I don't know what's going on, man. My apologies. There's a deluxe version with a swap out arm and jacket. See, that's pretty cool, man. It's Arnold with slight facelift. Yeah, I know. It's getting kind of, I don't know. Mario says he's on the way, so let's see if Mario can join.
Yes.
Because if Mario can't join, then we may have a problem.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that problem is.
Yeah, because I joined. It was nothing. I got in fine. There's no problem.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see what happens. If it screws up, I gotta recreate the whole damn thing, and that's gonna suck.
No.
So let me see what Mario says. He's on the way, so we'll give him a couple minutes. He'll message if he can't get in. But yeah, man, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. At all. So
not at all.
You don't have to worry about the jacket flaking with it being battle damaged. Yeah. Well, and because the DX13 does have that inevitable, But I mean, I don't know. I haven't really seen any issues.
I've had my DX13 since 2014, and I haven't had any problems. No flaking at all. None.
No. And DX10 is a leather jacket, clean version, Terminator 2. So
which I gotta hunt that
there.
down. I gotta hunt that down. I need Sarah Connor with the ponytail. I need to hunt those two down as well.
Wait, you don't have DX10?
Nope.
See, I don't have DX13.
Here it is. Second brother has DX10. That's how we do.
Right. Yeah. See, so you and I are swapped because I have DX10.
And I got
you
DX10.
don't. You have 13. I don't.
Yep.
I also have the Sarah Connor that you don't have.
And I have the Sarah Connor, the T1000.
Right, yeah, and you got that one that I don't have. So it's... See, now, if we were to sell ours, we would make one person very happy. They'd have everything.
Right. Exactly.
Right? Like, ours is, completely, split in half right now. So...
Right.
Interesting. So, Mario...
Hey, what's up,
man?
Y'all? What's happening, man?
Not much.
I just started running errands, man. Got home. Had to stop by real quick. Stop at the corner, get a couple tacos, Got in the so
shit.
man. So it's one of the beauties about living out here in SoCal, man. These taqueros are popping up, on every corner. Like, we got more taqueros on the corner than Starbucks out here now, dude. It's freaking phenomenal.
Yo, for real?
That's what's up.
That's what I need, man. That's what I need.
Oh yeah. Real quick, Jay, does Ant sound hella bassy, or is it just me?
Do I sound hella bassy?
No,
or is it just Mario?
It sounds good.
It sounds all right.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Fine on mine.
Yeah, I'm just tripping, dude. You sound like, if I sat on a subwoofer, dude, and you just give me a buzz, man. I mean, woo, I'll be exactly.
You got that very white going on.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know, my friend. You're able to join. Rob can't seem to connect.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a super bummer. So I don't know what the hell's going on. So we were kind of just shooting the shit over a couple of things. I was gonna wait, but whatever. We'll have to do what we have to do. And my apologies if you cannot connect, guys. So yeah, we were looking at a couple of the the present toys, Terminator, the Future Warrior, and Dr. Doom.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm dude. $10 says that's just the Hot Toys version that they're showing you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know though, because his face looks a little,
He looks a little different than the.
Does it though? You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. All right. Dude, just me at first glance, man. To me, it just looks like kind of like what Mars Toys is doing with the 66 Batman. It's like you know those are the Hot Toys.
The jacket looks like the Hot Toys. That looks like they completely ripped that from the Hot Toys. But that sculpt, no, that I don't know where.
Yeah, sculpt looks a little different. So I was like, well, okay. Did you bring enough for everyone, Mario?
Everyone, it only means me right now. So yeah, if I could, I would, man. If all y'all were here, definitely, bro. I would tacos on me, bro, all day.
Dude,
all
next
day,
time I can get out, man, to fucking Cali. Well, gosh, so much shit would probably happen. I've never been. Well, I've never been to Disney. I've certainly never been to Galaxy's Edge.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, bro, so yesterday we were out there, and it was a debut of the Mandalorian and Grogu, You're walking around with an animatronic Grogu, man. So the eyes blink, he makes the sounds, the ears go up and down. Legit looks real.
What?
Yeah, we
Really?
saw he drew so much traffic. I swear, man, this dude. I was there with Corvo and Sean, my man Sean, and both we were all like, I want to get my damn Hot Toys out now and set it up. You know what I'm saying? After checking him out, he looks good, dude. Him and Boba came out together, man, and everybody lost it, dude. Everybody lost their shit. They looked really, really good together.
That's awesome.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're trying to get Rob in. I don't know. It's being really weird on his end. It's saying he needs Chrome to join, but he's joining through Chrome. So it's like it's blocking him from entering. And
Then that means he needs to reboot. Not reboot or refresh the whole browser. Because it's not recognizing that. Yeah, he needs to refresh, or probably just shut down and reboot the whole.
I just asked him to reboot the computer or something.
Yeah, reboot the whole computer because
I really don't know, man. Yeah. Oh,
Gremlins, man.
12 tacos party pack. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we didn't. I checked out a little bit. We'll talk about a couple of these. I did bring up this Gandalf, and matter of fact, I have Gore here as well. I was just kind of waiting for Rob, and I don't know what happened. I know everybody was running a little late. Now we're having a little bit of problems, so it happens. It happens, man.
What did I miss? I saw you guys were talking about Bo-Katan.
Yep.
And
yeah.
What else?
Armored Deadpool.
Oh hell yeah, dude! What do you think about that one, Ant? I mean, you gave your thoughts already, right? You're getting it. Right?
I did, but here I'll bring it back up for you, if you would like to have a brief opinion on this figure.
I think it's badass, man. I mean, if this were in a different time, I think this has all of the makings of a Grail down the line. I think because it's so niche, it's so one-off. I mean, this. And the Punisher War Machine back when I think these could have been Grail contenders, but who knows? I mean, the limited edition, man, that was like it went waitlisted real quick because of the I guess it was a time exclusive through Sideshow. So who knows
5
how many
days
that
they
actually made of that? Cannon. Did you get that?
Yeah. See, originally I didn't because I didn't know there was a 5-day notice. I just totally spaced it, and then but I got on the wait list for that one, and that wait list converted for the exclusive like
oh nice okay
yeah so
I was on that same wait list, man, and I just let it go because I don't know, man. It's just if I want Deadpool, I'm gonna get Deadpool, dude. There's nothing. I mean, it looks dope, but for me, it's like I don't know with the Punisher War Machine. I mean, it's different because it has the same, War Machine color markings, and with the Punisher logo on it and the red eyes, that look hella badass.
Yeah.
Right.
This one is just a giant Deadpool mech. While it's new. Niche, it's not necessarily, dude. This is like parts from the Mark. This is the Mark IV, dude. This is the War Machine Mark IV, bro.
Are you sure? I mean, Bob was
saying I was saying
that backpack. Look at that. The missiles right there. I think the chest. The torso. It's bits and pieces of it, but it's there. I recognize that chest. I recognize that backpack.
You're right. I'm just looking at it. He's right.
It's a Mark IV, dude. War Machine.
Maybe there is.
Just like the Punisher War Machine. That was the Mark III from Civil War, but a little bit modified. Same with this. I mean, there's some new pieces on here, but I think like about the top half of it.
A Mark IV.
Yeah, I think it's based off of Mark IV.
Yep.
But
I thought I was.
But it's cool.
Said that. I thought I was crazy.
Now there's a shot in here where he takes the helmet off, and it's actually Deadpool. From the figure, just holding the helmet.
I think so. It comes with 2 heads, right?
No, I don't think it does, dude.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
I thought the helmet comes off.
Oh, it comes off, but just like an Iron Man helmet,
like
dude.
That.
It's just on a ball peg, but it doesn't come with a sculpt.
I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't fucking know. I got to double check this again. It's been a while since I looked at it, but I thought
that was pretty cool and creative that they did that. Yeah, I like that shot.
That
looks
shot
good,
like
man.
that makes me want it because I want to do that.
Because Deadpool, he's indestructible already, man. Why are you gonna put him in armor? You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It looks badass on the same, nonetheless. But yeah, it's not for me. I don't think now. Maybe next year I'll change my mind. So I reserve the right to change my mind, everybody. All right. So if you see a post somewhere saying that I'm looking for this, don't call me out. All right. I'm telling you guys right now.
No, yeah, of course not. Gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm distracted because I'm trying to get Rob in here, but I don't know what the hell's going on. But I agree. I think it's going to be a unique piece. I mean, it already is, but like down the road, right? Like this is not going to be made again.
You know what's funny is that it actually has the dip in the back of the helmet. I mean, it's an armored helmet, dude, and it's got like the dip sculpted in. That's funny.
Yeah,
it's
not like full.
That's a nice
like,
little touch. Yeah,
it's definitely badass. My goodness, guys, I don't know if Rob's going to be able to join us tonight.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, that sucks.
So I don't know why I'm going to send him a little tip thing. So I don't know if that helps.
A tip thing?
Yeah, for like users, like a step-by-step on how to connect. There's like a thing here, like, you know.
You're gonna go full on tech support live on the show.
I guess so. Am I gonna have to do live tech with Rob? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
Jay, I didn't get a chance to watch your review yet, dude, because it just posted an hour ago, and I was out and about for Bo-Katan, bro.
Yes.
Give me a short of it, man. What do you think of it? How do you like it having it in hand?
We already talked about it.
No, you're doing tech support, bro. Let me and Jay chat.
Let's do it again. All right.
I'll keep it
summarize briefly.
I can keep it brief. Like I said, it looks stunning. It still looks stunning. Pulling it out the box, I was like, man, that helmet, the paintwork on it, amazing. The suit out the box looks amazing. Having her standing there holding the helmet, the sculpt looks good. It looks just like the lady. It does.
Really? Okay.
It does. We nothing to worry about there with the sculpt. Only thing with the sculpt, the hair I think is a little too dark. I think it could have been a little bit more orangey, as it was in the show. But that's nitpicking at best. The biggest problem with it, I gave it an 8, gave it an 8.5. I'm sorry, 8. I gave it a straight up 8. I knocked those 2 points because of the articulation. And articulation is a problem. If you're big,
really?
Yeah, if you're big and posing. Now you can get it in some real good poses. I think about 10 poses with her in the video, just to show everybody that you can get some good poses out of her. But it's, I mean,
okay, he doesn't. All right.
It's kind of it's not easy to pose. Like for instance, like the I had her holding the comm link. They showed in the picture she's holding the comm link. It looks like she's holding it like this. But see, I turn her to the side, and you'll see her arm this far.
And so it's forced perspective.
Exactly. So you're gonna run into problems like that.
It looks like this, but when you're like way like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
exactly.
You're trying to fool us.
And that's where those joints, and that's where that single joint gets in the way. But aside from that, I still think it's an 8 figure. It looks good. I have her posed up now. She's holding the helmet. She looks great. She looks gorgeous. I love it. I still love it. I still like it. Still like it a lot. And you can get her in some crazy poses. The 2 gun wielding pose. Most people are gonna have her up like that.
She looks badass like that.
You probably can't pull the arms
one gun
too
up.
tight in though, right? I mean, I don't know.
You can pull them in enough.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like the cushioning in the mid's gonna like
a little bit, but you can work that out. You have to take your time, but you can work that out with it. But most people are gonna have her pose with the guns like that any damn way. So I mean, it's not a big problem, but if it's something to expect, and I want since I'm hands-on with it, I want it to be as accurate as possible, and not just like my love for the actress and my love for the character just outshine that. No, so I had to, outside of that, it's a good figure. The pleather goods on it, good. I'm not sure if this, we know Hot Toys has gotten better with that over the years, so I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. But it looks good. It's a beautiful figure out of the box,
bro. I saw Best Car Kid posted that she had it posted up. He was posted up along with the Clone Wars collection and with the Mandalorian collection. Yeah, you can't go wrong either way, man. That kind of made me want to get a second one. Just to pose it, just to put it on every show.
Because she can, she can go either way, right?
Yep.
You can have going either way.
Man. Like, I don't know. I brought this one up too, just because this did drop Thursday night.
Yes.
I'm really torn on this freaking thing, man. But Mario, let's just continue with you, man. What do you think? What do you think about this one?
Look, man, I wasn't a fan of the movie, man, but that doesn't really take away, in my opinion, the aesthetics of the figure. I think it looks great, minus the exposed joints, because when you have this kind of detail, it looks like there's like some tattoo detail, some paint apps, some other sculpts that's like sculpt work that's going on in the arms. Why not just give us swappable arms, bro? Like, like what they did with Thor. They gave us bare arms for the Infinity War version, and they gave us like the armored arms.
I
Granted,
think it's
both of them are
because
jointless.
He's got all the glyphs on him.
No, but even still,
guess. So like, if they were gonna do seamless arms, I don't know how they couldn't really graft all those stitches there, right, or whatever the hell this is, because I haven't watched the movie. But you know what I'm saying? Like that wouldn't really work.
Yeah, that's actually in. That's like, that's sculpted in. So yeah, they had to do hard plastic with those, I guess.
I think they just didn't have a choice.
All
right? Because look, they could have swapped it, but then you wouldn't have all the detailing on the arms. You can't really get that kind of detailing on seamless arms.
I mean,
is it just
I'm gonna take a look at that Thor again, because don't they sculpt veins and all that in those seamless arms too?
I mean, kind of, but I don't see them.
Because if you can sculpt the vein in there, bro, and make it like protrude, you can definitely do the same thing with markings like this.
Dude, that would be a big undertaking, though.
It would.
For a mediocre fucking movie. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to justify them.
No, they weren't going to. But no, you're kind of right, because they're not going to do that for a villain, and we all know villains they fit a lot, especially Marvel ones. Like, so I when I look at this, I'm sorry, Mario. I didn't want to cut Mario off. I'm sorry, Mario.
Too late.
How dare you, Jay?
Sorry. But when I first saw it, I looked at it like this. At first, I was like, "Damn, I should." Of course, they were going to do this. How many damn Batman, Batman, we've gotten that had Christian Bale's likeness. So of course they were going to make this. I don't know why I didn't think of. I don't know why they didn't think they were going to make this.
I don't know. I don't even see Christian Bale's likeness in the sculpt, to be honest.
Really?
I think the sculpt looks fucking splendid.
I don't. No, the sculpt looks good. No, aesthetically, I think it looks great. The paint apps, the details. I love the details in the teeth and everything. It looks fantastic. The likeness, I don't see it. But then again, at the same time, when I saw the movie, I really didn't see Bale that much either within the character.
That sculpt looks fucking good.
That looks amazing. I see. I mean, well, all in the eye of the beholder. I could see Bale in it. But the one thing about it was, I felt that they kind of went cheap on this. I do. I think they did, and that's why we getting these. That's why we're getting the exposed joints like that. I think Mario's right. They could have did a little bit more with innovation. They could have did something else different there. But because of the history of villains, and villains tend to sit, and this could be a thing where Disney is like go, and Hot Toys is like, okay, well, we gotta go.
Well, then why not make this limited to 300 because of something like that? You know, I think they would be making a statement.
Okay, that would have been kind of nice.
Do that,
you
know, then you'll see everybody everybody in their mama is gonna want to get this because it's exclusive. It's extremely limited, right? Other than that, this will probably sit. You know, if it's under a regular release, but if this was exclusive and limited, it would sell. This would be gone.
I think they would have done it. But I think they would have done it, but I don't know. I still think that's the mouse telling them to go, hitting that go button like no.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's all in the license, bro. I'm sure. Yeah.
But look, if you try to ignore the arms, right? I mean, look, we collect 6-scale figures, bro. There's fucking ball joints from the wrist pegs. There's elbow. I mean, there is, right? There's hideous knees on all these Harley Quinn. I mean, we have some shit we just have to deal with.
Wait till we get to Kurt Cobain.
Well,
I'm just saying.
But again, we're going after the accuracy of their outfits.
Yeah.
He's like damn near perfection. But anyway, So when I look at this and I'm like, all right, well, this is how he looks in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
In the confines of 6-scale figures, I think Hot Toys did the best that they could, unless they could have really gone hard on seamless arms with all the scarring. I don't know. With that said, I didn't watch the movie. I heard it was horrible. I just didn't want to waste my time. Right? I didn't want to waste my time watching it. I have to be really bored one day, and then maybe I'll put it on.
I'm one of those weird people that I love this movie.
Well, see, good, because I can't.
Yeah.
Well, even if I did watch it, I can't even really contest
it's not
because we're all different.
I will say this: it's the least of all the Thor movies. Yes, it is. It's the least of all Thor. Even Dark World, yes, even Dark World. I, for one, thought Dark World was good, but once again, that's my opinion on it. But it wasn't as good as Ragnarok at all. I understand why people don't like it, but the tone was everywhere. But when you're messing with Taika Waititi, that's what he does. The tone, he can have you laughing in one scene and then have you crying in the next. That's just how it is. And in this movie, the tone was all over the place.
Well, the problem with his directing is it's like, and I don't want to say he's a bad director. I feel like he's almost like an immature director. It's like kind of a lot of goofy, let's just make jokes for the sake of making jokes to fill up, haha, this is going to be funny, but really it's only funny to me. Is the kind of guy like he kind of is, right? Yeah. Like, I mean, like I watched Jojo Rabbit and I thought that was pretty cool. I thought
Jojo Rabbit was amazing. I thought that was amazing. Yeah,
I love that movie. So, but I think it's like he took Ragnarok and turned the volume up to like 11.
And that
was what I was hearing, and I was just like,
he went too far. No, he definitely did. No, I get that. He went a little too far with it. He should have calmed the silly down. I mean, you have screaming goats all through the damn movie. And I mean, that just shows you how crazy this is. It's like the ha-has could have went down a little bit. You could have gave us a little bit more substance. Here was the time where you could have gave us those serious Thor moments. Those like the moments we got in Infinity War, where he's talking about, I lost my people, I lost my mother, I lost my brother, and I gotta keep moving on. And you see him still trying to keep himself together, like, no, I'm gonna kill Thanos. But it was but he's pretty much in tears and broken at that point. We should have got more scenes like that in this, but we did. That's traded off for the ha-has. And that's the
well, that's what's bad, right? I mean, and that's not to get too off track, but they seem to be doing that. Marvel seems to be doing that a lot with the male characters, like Hulk, right? Thor, even Bucky. Like it's like, what are you doing to these characters, man, that have gone through a lot of serious shit, and then you're turning them into jokes? And it's like, dude, they have such a tragic story arc that we've already seen. Let's separate the comics for a minute, right? And say, oh, well, we're just basing it off MCU, right? It's like, you've already set up these very dynamic, tragic heroes, and then you turn them into jokes. It's like, so for me, it's whatever. But again, I digress. It's, really about the figure. I think the figure looks great.
I think the figure looks great. Minus those joints. Even with the joints, I still think it looks. This prototype it's still a 10, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not bad. Mario, all right over there, man? Oh, you're muted, homie.
Yeah, hear you.
Sorry, bro. No, something just came up and I might have to deal with. I'm gonna step out for a minute. If I can make it back on, I will. But for right now, I gotta head out for a minute.
No, that's fine. Right? That's fine. If you got something, no problems, brother.
All right, fellas. Hopefully I'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll see what happens.
Okay. All right, brother.
Peace.
All right. Peace.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's the night, huh? I mean, as they say, Murphy's Law.
Yeah, man.
Right? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So it's bound to happen at one point. Not a big deal. We'll jam, man. You and I can rock. Taco turds incoming. No, I don't know. I don't know, Bob. Maybe. No, I think something maybe Ed came up. I don't know. It's all good though. No big deal. Same thing that happened to fucking Boba. I know, right? So, I don't know what the hell Disney's doing with their properties.
No.
$300 though.
He's expensive.
He's pricey. He's pricey.
Yeah, 300. He should not have been 300. He should not have been 300 at all. No.
Do you feel like we're like old farts, man? Where we're like, back in my day.
Oh, absolutely. I say
we get a DX07 2 figures for 200 and something bucks. You know?
Right.
It's like, but it's shit, man.
I mean, it's the sign of the times. That's just what it is. And I mean, that's the new, it's the new standard. I think the new standard for a Hot Toys figure is going to be $300 now. That's just what it is. Last year was what, 170, or 6 months ago it was like what, 270, 280. But I'm sorry. When you compare that, and they want $300 for that figure, but if you compare that to like the Grand Inquisitor, I'm sorry, the Grand Inquisitor is you get way more. You get some light.
You get more bang for your buck.
You get way more bang for your buck, and he's like what, 286 or some shit like that. So it's like
even Reva,
you're getting more.
I'm not even a fan of. I mean, the sculpt is freaking great. If you're a fan of Reva, that's.
Say what you say. She's
an insanely great figure.
Figure.
So
I would pay.
If we're judging figures, you know.
Yeah, if we're going by figure, I would pay $300 for a Reva before buying a Gore to God Butcherer, just because of what you get. You get the light up. I'm sorry, the light up effects, the base, the soft goods. I think it's better soft. I mean, he's $300 and he's wearing a sheet.
I know, right? Right. And Miles, yeah, right. He's $275, but. I still I factor in tax and shipping unless you get that all, free somewhere, then sure. Yeah. Right. But it's an upwards of 300. So that's kind of
if you
like
see 275, you're looking at really realistically bringing them home. You're looking at about 315 to 320. So you got to look at it like that.
Yeah. I know, Smiley. I don't know what's going on tonight, man. It's all good though. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's a little bit. They're getting us up there more and more, and I guess it's not as bad as these though. I know we talked about it briefly on your show.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people that are they're into the clones, man. They're into Clone Wars, and as I told you on your show, man, if you're a fan of the Clone Wars, man, this is like heaven on earth right now, man, with everything that's coming out. But it's also very, very expensive, right? And we're seeing the new announcements are not lasting long, right? The Bark Speeders are both like, whatever. We've got, the 501st are gone now. I think the Coruscant Guards sold out right when they did that sale.
Yeah, he was gone.
Even though those can be, whatever. But the point is, you've got, I think Vaughn is on the way in the next week or so.
Yep.
Or Jesse, I forget which one. I think Vaughn. I think it's Vaughn, guys. But point is there's still more coming. There's still more clones coming, and you're getting all these cool vehicles. I mean, for me, obviously, I'm not getting it. I don't collect the clone line, but I can't help but feel if I was collecting these, I would feel extremely fulfilled versus like other properties where I'm like, hey, where's my stuff that I like? I'm not getting.
Exactly.
Clones are getting everything.
You're getting everything with the Clone Wars line, and I mean it's outside of it's its own lane outside of Star Wars. You can't do the thing like we were talking about years ago, I think a couple years ago with you, Anthony. You were saying like you were going to collect everything Star Wars, but then you look at all the Clone Wars stuff, and it's like it's an offshoot of Star Wars, but it's its own world. And they're diving in deep into this line. I didn't think they were going to go that deep in this line, but obviously it makes.
You better believe they're going to go deep, bro, because a lot of this shit, minus some of the vehicles, is all repurposed molds.
Yeah.
I mean, they, easy money. I mean, like I'm talking their profit margins like through the roof, man. So, but I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
No, but see, and that's the thing. I mean, with me as a collector, I love it. I get it. I like the guys that army build. I live vicariously through them. Me personally, I don't get off on that. I don't get off on having the same figure.
Well, shit, I got like a dozen stormtroopers. OT.
Oh,
I mean, this whole shelf is fucking.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I get it. But with this, it's like
For me though.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own. I mean, me, I get off on. I want to see different stuff. I want to see different costumes. I want to see different people. That's what that just
for you. You want every figure in your collection to be unique.
Yes,
essentially.
Exactly. This looks cool, but I mean, that's just how it is for me. But I get why people do it, because it has a presence. You go to somebody's house and you see all these damn troopers together, and you see these vehicles and all this shit. Shit is gonna look dope. It's gonna be amazing.
It reminds me of it reminds me of back in the day. I guess you could say Star Wars too, but for me, not as much, as it reminds me more of G.I. Joe.
Yes,
you know, when we had our 3.75 G.I. Joes, and then we got like the bases and all the vehicles, and like it's insane, dude. So I get it. TT603 says this is what you're signing up for when you army build clones.
Yep.
Fuck you, man. It's like, this isn't Deep Space Nine. For the big boys. We were talking earlier, so I know he's just fucking with me. But yeah, I know, dude. It is. This is definitely an army building scenario, and you guys gotta have deep pockets.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So,
that's the thing. If you're gonna collect, but see, this is the thing. If you collect this, for where I'm at in my claim, if I was to do this, this is all I could collect. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, somebody's gonna have like 5 of these fucking things, all hen down like mother hen, you know, in that low mode.
Yep.
You know, so you've got so this is basically your like mechanized infantry, right? So you've got a few of those in the front, you got a couple of bark speeders, and then you got like 20 freaking troopers in the rear.
Yep.
With maybe like an Anakin on a staff or something, and then Ahsoka or something, and then someone's gonna make something crazy that's gonna be like 10 grand worth of shit.
Exactly.
But it's badass. Clone Trooper, yeah, it's more reasonable than the Barks. I agree. Barks are overpriced.
Way overpriced.
Yeah. So take a TS9, the nerve. Yeah, man. I know. It's funny. But it is. It's really, really cool, and and I am a little envious, because we can't necessarily do this as robust in OT.
No.
You know, we can have a bunch of troopers, yeah, for sure. But we don't have anything. We got, you know, speeder bikes.
But see, you know what? I don't understand why Hot Toys didn't do a land speeder. Because that seemed like that would be simple enough to do. That's like, it's a car. That can be done. I don't understand why they didn't. That should have been like 2018, a 2018 release, before even a Falcon cockpit was teased. That should have been like, land speed.
Oh yeah, dude. Know? I mean, and listen, you could do this with like the smaller scale Star Wars too, right? You know, they got the big Attack of the Clones gunship. They've got the big tank.
Yep.
Okay, cool, right? But it's smaller scale. But then on the flip side, when you have all this in 6 scale, okay, it's very grandiose, but it's literally that fucking big too, right? So you're like, you need an entire wall dedicated just to clone, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, what are your? I mean, I don't know, bro. You picking them up? This is a pass.
Oh, this is a pass for me.
It is.
It's a pass. I would love to, but I can't, because I'm in so many different. That's the thing, you know. I'm in a lot of different lanes. I'm in the 80s. I'm in the 80s. I'm in the 90s. I'm in the present. You know, with Marvel, MCU, and Mandalorian and stuff. If I collect this is all I'll be able to collect. So I can't. It's just it's not for me. It's not. And I mean, like I said, for the person that I like the fact that people would get in this lane and they would stay in this lane and they could do that. But for me, it's not enough, man. I need like my
this is like, you got to be dedicated.
Yeah.
Right. Like you got to be dedicated to like,
Absolutely.
I'm totally into this. I'm Clone Wars. I'm going to have a bunch. I mean, because you can dabble, but I think a lot of us, well, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I think a lot of us still, we have that kind of go hard or go home mentality sometimes when it comes to certain IPs.
Absolutely.
So if I was super into Clone Wars, I would not just get an Ahsoka and like 𝗕𝗕𝗄𝗡 and you know what I mean? I would go in because you're like, that's the shit. That's the army. Right. You want to be able to like really have that as a representation for that for you.
Right now, my Clone Wars representation is Rex, Ahsoka, and now Bo-Katan. That's it. That's it. I can throw, and maybe I'm possibly going to be getting Anakin on a stat. I think that may be a Christmas present that may be coming my way, because it's so badass. That's about it. You know, if they make a Obi-Wan, they make a General Obi-Wan from Clone Wars.
Tease that thing forever.
Yeah, they make that. I'll get that. But that's as far as I want to go. I don't need a whole bunch of clones. I don't need those vehicles. I don't need they did that, like the bark speeders and that doesn't appeal to me. It just doesn't. You know, to each his own. I'm happy. I'm happy for everybody else that's into it, but for me, it's nothing. It's not special. I just see a punk of plastic. That's just what it is. I don't want to, badmouth anybody else's,
No, but for you, you're just, I get
it.
For
me, I'd rather have a DeLorean. That's just what it is. I'd rather have an Ecto-1.
Right. Just different preference.
It's just different preference.
So what happens when the Naboof Starfighter comes out?
That's coming home, but that is going to, I'm gonna tell you, that's coming home. But I'm telling you, that's coming home, but it's going to be sitting in a box until I find exactly how I want to display it. But that will be bought. That's one of those grandiose pieces that are definitely going to need. Like, I'm already thinking of ideas of like where that's going to be in the collection. How am I going to have that out there? Because that won't be in here. That will be in the other room.
Oh, it'd be too big.
Yeah,
I mean, 6 feet is. No,
because it has to be displayed right, and it has to be displayed. The thing is, the catch is, it has to be displayed where it showcases the figures in the cockpits. Also, it can't be in the way of anything else out in that room. So that's what's going to be crazy. Like, if I can make that work, I'm a genius.
Right. Yeah, I don't think it's something I'll be picking up, to be honest. I don't. It's cool, and this is assuming it comes out, because I still believe it is.
Yeah.
It's
They're taking a sweet time with it, aren't they?
Yeah, and listen, I like the Mandalorian, but I don't love the Mandalorian.
Yeah, I get
like it. I do the original trilogy. Now, I don't know if they were to give me well, I've seen it. That thing was freaking huge, so I don't know. But I would say like a TIE Fighter, or some other. Give me a large sized original trilogy vehicle. I'd be more inclined to get that,
because it's something you grow up with, more tradition. It has more gravitas. It's been around. I get that.
Yeah,
I get that. Yep.
You give me an ATST.
Yep.
The mini walker. I mean, that would still probably be about 4 feet tall.
Oh yeah.
I mean, realistically, it'd probably come up to here. Obviously, it's smaller than an AT-AT, so... But I would get something like that. What the hell? I don't know. But so I get it, right? But it's only because I have more of a connection to the original, right? Mando's still pretty fresh in all of our heads. Only a few years old.
Exactly.
So that's a tough one. AJ says it's pretty much a hard pass on the vehicles for me. Even with a bunch of 𝗦𝗔𝗩𝗘 cases coming, I can't have that much space eaten up.
Yeah. Because you'll get a 𝗦𝗔𝗩𝗘 case. You'll get a 𝗦𝗔𝗩𝗘 case, and you can get, but you could probably, on one shelf, if you do it right, you can get like over 30 1/6 scale figures in there if you do it right. Maybe more. But when you put those damn vehicles in there, they're space hogs. That takes up. I built a 𝗦𝗔𝗩𝗘 case, the custom one out there, and I put my DeLorean. I put my Batmobile in there. If I put the Ecto-1 in there you go. It's done. You know, you got to really, when you talk those vehicles, you really got to know what you're getting into, because it's one thing to have them, it's another thing to display them and display them right.
Exactly.
Hey, look who's
and welcome
back.
back, my man.
We back.
I will say that Mario's in 115 in the chat. We got 54 likes, man. Let's get to 100 likes live. If you're watching this pre-recorded, man, let's get to 150.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it. Subscribe to both of my bros here. Links are in the description of this video. Glad you can make it back, Mario.
Yeah, glad to come back, man.
He returns.
Yes.
Hey, Mario's back. What did I miss?
Mario's
again.
We were just shooting the shit on the whatchamacallits, the chicken walkers from the clones.
Oh yeah. Those bastards are huge, dude.
I know. And
Me?
You were like, that bitch ain't never coming out.
No. I said that for the N1.
No, you said it about the walker too.
No. At the time, I was thinking it. I was thinking it. I didn't actually say it. I was thinking it. All right.
Bullshit me. I remember the conversation.
No. I said that on Jay. I said on Jay's stream that I thought at the time that it wouldn't come out. To me, that it was a flex. But holy shit, here it is. You know what I'm saying? So
I know. I'm teasing.
Yeah, man. How dare you?
How dare me? I know. Well, hey, you know what's what I do? I go against the grain, man. No, it's cool though. It's cool that it's out. I said, we'll move on from it. But I was just saying, you know, I think it's a great time to be a Clone Wars fan.
Oh my god, embarrassment of riches, bro. It's crazy.
It's insane. It's like the Cave of Wonders or whatever from fucking Aladdin, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
What is
definitely,
all this
bro.
stuff? I mean, it's insane. We don't get that kind of love, like in other properties. I mean, DC, the least of which.
We're not, dude. Original trilogy, we're not getting that kind of love.
I know,
man.
it's been forever since we had an OT. What was our last OT? Lando?
Luke Snowspeeder.
Luke Snowspeeder.
Oh,
yep.
Snowspeeder. No. Wait.
What?
Okay, yeah, Snowspeeder came out after Lando. You're right. So he was announced after Lando. No, I'm just trying to think in my head, dude. Like from announcement to, you know, not releases, but announcements. So it was Bespin Luke 2.0.
That's cool. Yes, there you go. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little confused because we seem to not getting, we're not getting OT love. But dude, listen, we were like, oh man, we weren't getting Star Wars love. And then all of a sudden they just exploded all this clone stuff on us and attacking the clones.
Mandalorian was getting hella love, dude. We were getting a lot of that.
Mando
then
was
the Clone
starting
Wars,
to crank, yeah.
Yeah, then the Clone Wars dropped, and that's where they seem to stay at. But yeah. Let's speak into existence. We're not getting enough OT love. Come on.
I know. Bring it. I know. Yeah, make another video, Christian. 100%, man. Because that's what it's all about, man. CT says that, in fact, I'd sell every figure in all the comics to make room for vehicles only. Man.
Wow.
Well, vehicles are pretty intense, dude.
CT going hard.
Single songwriter, my dude. Be ready for 40th Return of the Jedi 2023. I know. I know. And listen, before we move on from that, who was I speculating with? I was talking to somebody, man. God forbid I forget sometimes, man. I'm getting old. Somebody mentioned, I don't think it was one of you guys. I don't remember. Somebody. So what if they made another Palpatine with the chair? But not so much a reissue, but like kind of updated and whatever.
I don't see how you can update this thing, bro. This thing's a freaking masterpiece.
He's pretty badass as is, so I don't know. Okay, let me ask you if they just straight reissued Palpatine with the chair. How would you feel about that?
I'd be pissed.
That's a cheap shot, dude. That is cheap because I mean, look at if anything, they should redo. Well, I would say Luke Jedi, but we're getting the Mandalorian one.
Well, the reason I ask this is because you and I particularly, and Jay, you're partially included, but you're also, well, I guess Mario's getting back into MCU, but I would say we're dominantly Star Wars collectors in that sense. And so when I look at it like that, I go, okay, well, listen, the War Machine Mark 1 just got reissued.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. But I also don't have the War Machine Mark 1. See where I'm going with this?
Right.
See, Star Wars hasn't straight reissued anything, technically.
Nope.
No, they have.
No, they've kind of like did another batch. like
That
of
was a
Han and
reissue.
Chewie and like Yoda.
It was a later reissue, dude. After it was sold out, it was a reissue.
But it was more. Is it a
But it
reissue
wasn't-
though, or
but
was it just?
It's more like, oh, they just cut on the printing presses and just made more. But I think what Anthony's talking about, like them actually going back and because a lot of those, like you look at Mark 47, that stated reissue.
Yeah, it says reissue. I mean, they got the banners on it.
Yeah,
straight
Different
reissue.
MMS, yeah.
Right. I'm not sure how I would feel. And Emperor is just an example because we're talking Return of the Jedi.
Sure.
They could do Royal Guards, right? They could do another Boba Fett Return of the Jedi. I don't know. My point is once they start hitting reissues, I don't know how I'd feel about
Why reissue when you have the opportunity to give us Jabba? You have the opportunity to give us freaking Bib Fortuna, all the skiff guards, Lando and skiff guards, Slave Leia. There's Forlong.
Dude, we're never getting a Slave Leia, bro.
Yeah, we are. It can happen.
Nah,
can
Disney,
happen.
bro, they ain't gonna fuck around with that
Aries
shit.
told me it can happen, all right? So I believe Aries.
Well, I would like it, but
yeah. I mean,
I don't
look
think Disney's leaning more that way these days, so I don't know if they do it.
Captured Leia. That's all they gotta do. Come on,
dude. They
call her
were
Hutt Slayer
Hasbro
now or something.
Hasbro was ready to re-release the figure, dude. And from what I understand, there was no restraints from the mouse at all, right? Because it was set up in the fan vote to bring back whatever 6-inch Black Series that they wanted, but they rebranded it as Hutt Slayer Leia at the time. So if she would have won the fan vote, that figure would have came out. You know what I mean? So it's got nothing to do with the mouse, dude. It's just a matter of them getting up and doing it.
Yeah.
But I think there's so many possibilities from Return of the Jedi that we can still get. Why not give us freaking pilots? Give us a TIE fighter pilot. Give us an X-wing pilot. Give us an A-wing pilot. B-wing pilot. You know what I mean? All of that shit, dude. The rebel soldiers do it on Endor. That'd be hella sick, dude.
So many.
That would be really
give
good.
us. Dare I say?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Oh my gosh, please. Another Chewie. There's so many figures they could do instead of just focusing on
3PO on Ewok throne.
No, we were talking about.
We need another. At the very least, give us another Ewok.
I did. Good morning. I was doing Good Morning Grails. I'm sorry, I was doing Good Morning Grails last week. And we did Leia. A New Hope Leia on there, and I think it was Lane. Kramer. He asked me. He was like, "What are the chances? What are the odds of us getting another Leia?" And I'm like, "Of course you're going to get another Leia. Leia's sell. You will get a Bosch Leia. You're going to get, I forget what the name of the outfit was when she was with the Ewoks. The Endor Leia. With her doing the little dress and everything. You're going to get Leia's sell. All of them sell. So
yeah definitely.
You're going to get another Leia. For sure.
You know what? Let me see something real quick.
I'm looking forward to it. It's not that far away. I mean, before you know it, it's going to be 2023. We're on the back end of November right now.
Shoot, 6 weeks.
Yeah. And then who knows when they'll announce it? It could be any time in 2023, but I would love to see them give us the same love that they've shown Attack of the Clones this year.
Yeah.
May 4th or whatever. If they do it on May 4th, drop me a 5-piece nugget of Return of the Jedi figures. And if I gotta wait till fucking 2025 to get them, I guess. But
it's worth for those. It's worth it.
Yeah. Because I don't need to have everything right away. If you're, as you talked about earlier, Jay, like if you fine tune your collection and you've really curated, you're only picking up specific pieces. Then it's okay, I think. If they come out with a 40th Jedi and they're like, hey, boom, 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 and you're like, oh, hell yeah. I don't mind waiting that year and a half or whatever. Because I know, that's where my money's going to be going. Yep. I'm not picking up every single figure of every announcement. And
save that money, pay it off.
And obviously, I don't collect just Hot Toys. I mean, most of us don't, or you and I at least don't. Mario's got dabbled a little bit in a couple other, you know what I mean? So we don't just exclusively hit Hot Toys. So our budget can go elsewhere for the time being.
Yeah.
We looking? Are you trying to look something up here, Mario? Or
yeah, I remembered. I was checking pop culture again because it wasn't that long ago where the Leia Wicked 2-pack was still available on there. I was just checking.
Really? Really? Wow.
Well, it's such a good set.
It's a good set.
It's such a good set, man. It is. I might be the only one, but I want Porkins. We need more.
Nah, man, you're not the only one.
No, I want Porkins.
We all do, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man. Make it happen.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty awesome, guys. Get a DX Padme first. Well, if you get it this year, sure. But next year's our year, our time. It's 40th Jedi.
Down here. Yeah.
Down here, exactly. Goonies reference for us old farts in the room. Eagle Moss, Deep Space
Us
9.
that are initiated.
With Cisco. Yes, sir, my man. Charlie the Unicorn. Yeah, exactly. So Christian Detour Collection celebrates 5 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Channel membership, my man. How are you guys enjoying Andor? Any host for Hot Toys? I'm not going to get too into that question. I do appreciate the continued support, my man. I've only watched 4 episodes of Andor. It's not to say that I'm not going to finish it. I've just been so damn busy with work.
Yeah, I fell off.
So,
6.
Is it over or is next week the last episode?
Over.
Next week is the last episode.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was over.
Next week.
No, it's 12 episodes, I think.
One more.
So,
okay.
One more. It's been a roller coaster for me personally, man. It's off and on. I'm like, you know, one week I'm like, whatever. Then the next week I'm like, holy shit, that was badass. The next week I'm like, and then the next week, holy shit, that was dope. You know, so,
right. It's one of those kind of. So I mean, ask me in like a month or so, because I'll probably just when I have time. On one of those lazy days when I'm like tired of shit and I don't want to do anything, I'll just put on the rest of Andor. You know. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. When does Pop Culture get their stock in from Sideshow? I don't know, brother. I don't know.
They get a month later, from what I understand.
Yeah, I think it takes quite a while. So I don't think Rob's gonna make it tonight, unfortunately, which is a shame. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Okay, guys, I'll have him back again soon. Jay is a bit occupied, but let me bring this up.
I'll be right back.
Ooh.
Take your time, brother.
Yes, man, 100%. Yes.
In short, yeah, I agree with you. Yes. Right? Like I don't.
Bro,
I don't know.
Blitzway knocked it out of the park with this Kurt Cobain 6 scale and the freaking statue, man. I love that they gave us 2 different, renditions of Kurt. I mean, for them to go back and do the unplugged concert, man, that's iconic, bro. Single songwriter sent me some photos of where they actually got the inspiration for this particular outfit, with the sweater and the jeans and all that. He sent me photos of the actual concert, and yeah, it looks just like it, dude.
Just like it, dude.
The separate head sculpt, man, with the cigarette in his mouth, dude. Find that photo when he's fine tuning the guitar. Holy shit, dude! That looks so freaking good, man.
So good.
It's look at the neck. You don't see. It looks like it's completely seamless with the body. Yeah. There's no seams anywhere.
I feel like this is going to be like a. I don't know. Is this going to be like a Red Skull or, some of the other figures where the head does not move on the neck and then the neck goes all the way in and then just attaches, so that the head only turns from side to side, maybe a little up and down, but there's no like head pivot at the top of the neck.
Well, that last photo on the slideshow, it did look like his neck was kind of tilted a little bit.
Well, I think
to one side.
Yeah, but it's like this though. It's not
very
double
slightly
jointed in the sense where like
I don't think so.
Right, you see what I mean? So, which I think lends to the realism though. That's fine.
It does. That's fine. You know what? Hold on. Let's wait and see how the alternate portrait is, because the way that they styled it, or the way that they put it together, it looks like he's looking down, at the neck of the guitar. So there may be something there, unless that's just how it naturally turns, where it looks like he's looking down. But still, dude, this is this is a freaking home run through and through, man. I love it.
I totally agree. I don't think it needs much articulation because he's a performer. You know what I'm saying? He's a performer. We need him looking down at that microphone or looking up a little bit. But I'm fine with even if that neck joint goes all the way down and it not just like that. That's fine for me. That's fine. I mean, he's a performer. I mean, they captured the whole vibe of him during that concert. They really captured it. I've seen pictures where it's accurate, but then in some I'm not
Right there, look at that.
Right there,
That's
they got
great,
it.
man.
They got it.
Now you see the head here on the right under the swappable heads text.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just probably necked underneath here. So that's how he can, the neck,
Yeah.
the neck won't, it's unnatural for me to try to do it myself, but you know what I'm saying? Like only like that side moves, right? And I think that's okay though.
That's fine. For him, it's fine. It's fine.
Looks like he's looking down
fine.
here.
Yeah, but it's just underneath though.
Force
is what's being
perspective.
bent, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not, the head is not like underneath the chin. There's no, because we don't see anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you would see that. I don't know. Before I continue though, Blair Dad, man, my man, dude, 9 months of membership. Thank you so much, dude. He says, I'm considering getting Mirror Spock.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm going to let my panels talk, because, I don't really talk. It's a conflict of interest.
Hold on 1 minute.
Okay. Are we taking a segue here for just a moment?
What's he getting? I say hold off for the original Spock. But,
well,
just a little enable.
Hold on. We're gonna. Hey, that's how I got mine posed right now.
All right. You got the little Hitler sign going on. Okay.
Well, it's from the show.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like a Hitler salute.
Yeah, it is from Mirror Mirror, which is the name of the episode.
Okay.
That's how the Terran Empire salute. But it is very badass. Yeah.
Do it.
And everybody, don't sleep on Sulu. The head sculpt is fantastic.
I like Sulu better.
You got him there?
Yeah.
Let's see him. Yo.
Oh my.
All right.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Look at that sculpt. Come on.
Set phasers to stun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it looks all right. Looks all
I'm
right.
glad everybody's enjoying them.
Love these guys.
I'm glad you're happy, dude.
Yeah, these are awesome.
What up,
Badass.
Easy?
What's
Going on,
good,
brother?
my dude?
Yep.
Sorry, guys. I am trying to get a little bit through the chat as well here.
The movie ones, bro, from the OG, that crew from what's coming out? Is that from the second movie or from the third movie or whatever?
Currently, right now, we have Admiral Kirk and Colonar Spock from the motion picture.
But the ones that were shown, they were teased in the red suits.
The red outfits.
Wrath of Khan, right?
Is the Wrath of Khan.
I
correct.
want
That, yeah.
Anthony. I'm gonna tell you right
I might
now.
go for those.
Kurt,
Okay.
Bones, Spock. I need all three. So when those
I
come
will
in,
tell you, we're doing 5, I believe, of Wrath of Khan. So
Oh shit.
just keep an ear out. That's all I'm gonna say. If you two need some Wrath of Khan when that time comes,
I might. I actually
we'll let you know.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, man. That I'm gonna ask you for a freaking Star Trek figure, bro. I guess I might have to do that.
Listen. Listen. This is all I'm gonna say on the subject.
Mhm.
I'm happy that my peers are finally starting to see and recognize what we have going on with X06, because as you guys know, I've been doing this year and a half
for a minute,
and people are, I don't know if it had to have Admiral Kirk come out to really have people go, whoa.
Yeah.
Because it's Kirk, right?
that
it's
woke
Kirk.
people up. That definitely woke everybody up. That woke a lot of people up.
So it's a tough one.
Yeah.
CT603 though, my man, with a $6 super chat. Thank you, brother. Always. With the release of Admiral T. Kirk, X06 has gained my commitment to a complete IP line, meaning less Hot Toys.
Ooh. Shots fired.
I appreciate that, brother.
Coming from a clone trooper.
Yeah.
That's saying something, man.
But he loves the original series.
Yeah.
So that's going to be his, Kirk, Spock, Bones, all that jazz. So do appreciate it. And he's absolutely right, because you're not spending money there if you're spending money here,
Right.
And while that's not necessarily the intention, it's just I'm glad that people are able to enjoy these, man. It's refreshing to finally have this. Speaking of, AJ says, I can't wait to get the shipping notification on my Cisco. Absolutely love the 4 I have right now.
They're good
Stoked,
figures.
bro.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. It's just something about them. They're just good figures.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. Again, I yes, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. No plans on dropping any red shirts for army building. No. Man, we got a lot of people in here talking about, listen, Kurt Cobain, solid 10. We're going to pick him up. Okay. Listen, I can read the room. I can read the room. Okay. We're talking.
Oh man, we're not going to talk about the statue.
I know, man. I was going to say, you want to bring that up?
No, I didn't have it prepped, but the reason I'm saying this is because everybody's talking Exo 6 right now.
We're
So
on the subject.
Let's get it.
we are on the subject.
Yeah.
God damn, that's one handsome bastard.
This is all you guys, bro. I am only a simple moderator when it comes to Exo 6. I want to hear your guys' opinions.
Well, I'll just say this. I wish I could have got this. I really wish I could have got this guy. Second brother beat me to it, you bastard. But I'm so glad that he's finally seeing the light, because he's a Trek. Him and my mom are the Trekkies. I am like Fairweather, Star Trek. Star Trek Next Generation was my thing growing up, because that's the era I grew up in. I was a little kid bouncing around in the 80s, and that's what we had. We had Star Trek Generations. I had Picard. But in the 80s, if you can remember, around my local, we had, before it was UPN, we had Channel 20. And they played what? They played the original Star Trek. So I grew up watching it because that's all we had. I grew up, my shows back then was the original Star Trek, Taxi, and Cheers. That's all we had. That's all we had. That's the 80s for you right there, man.
3 good shows right there, man.
Yes. So I know a little bit about my Trek, and looking at this right here, looking at Kirk right here, I really wanted it. I'm sorry I missed out on the opportunity, but I know there will be others. There will be others, but this looks good, and I'm so happy that the community is embracing something different. That's not just the Disney license, okay? That's just Star Wars, because it was like that for like the last 5 years. I mean, still like that, but I think we were all kind of just all in all the Disney properties, and not looking at the other, and other things were kind of slipping through the cracks. And I'm glad that people are kind of waking up, because I mean, Anthony, you can say it better than I can, that a lot of these, once they're gone, they're kind of gone, right? There you go.
This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity to finally get proper Star Trek in 1/6. That's what I will say.
What does our guy say? What does Denobi say? You don't want to be punished by history?
Right, you are.
There you go.
Yeah. So it's exciting. It's exciting to see everybody in the chat here, and everybody's just overwhelming positive responses here, man. It's great, man. Absolutely great. Chris C with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, my man. Tell Exo 6 I want a Barkley and Rolaren from TNG. Wow. Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. And never say never. So who knows? Who knows, my man? Not a Trek guy, but the figure looks great. Yeah, and see, we also have this this pin that's included. Which is really cool. And we'll explain how that works on the instructional video in the next week or so. It does come with a 1/1
scale
pin
that you can actually like put on. That comes with it.
I believe so. I have to go through the specifics here. It also can be affixed, I believe, to the base.
Okay.
As a display. So very cool.
Now, what we're seeing right here, Anthony, this is not a 2-pack, right? Or is it a 2-pack?
No. So Kirk is shipping, and in 2 weeks Spock is shipping.
Okay. Gotcha.
He's already done?
Yeah. We'll be ready for their immediate purchase. So Kirk was immediate purchase on Thursday, and he basically sold out in like 7 minutes. He's on a few retailers. He's still on Sideshow at the moment, but I don't suspect that to last very long.
Do you happen to know the edition size on this thing? or they're not numbered.
I do not, but I will say they are limited.
Mm.
That's what I can say.
Are
I
these?
can say if you want this, get it.
Is this figure more limited than like a standard release? Is this something?
Absolutely.
Was this like some sort of like exclusive or just like a special release or something? Or
yeah, it is a special event release.
Okay.
And it kind of to coincide with the 40th anniversary of the motion picture that just got remastered on 4K.
Mm-hmm.
It's a limited. If I can, I will show you guys. I am trying to go through some of the chat. A lot of positive comments here. Have they ever made a Klingon? Yeah, Klingons are coming. Klingons are coming. So very cool, man. I'm trying to get through all this chat, but let me go ahead and bring this up if I can, because I would like to just show you. Does it not? It does show it here. So let me bring this up really quick. So on Sideshow, see they have something here that says limited edition.
Mm-hmm.
So I know, I don't see how often that occurs on Sideshow's website.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you guys, he's limited.
I'll wait for it. It's coming out. You said it's coming out soon? Or sorry, it's shipping now?
Yeah, well, we ship already.
When will do we know when
Sideshow is saying December to February.
Oh, flop. Okay, I was going to say I'm going to wait for the Black Friday sale, but okay.
So I'm not too sure.
So we can get that discount.
Yep.
All right.
Exactly, yeah. Limited. Yeah. So
cool, man.
I'm just excited. People are excited. So
does he come with any other? He doesn't come with any accessories, does he?
No, he is bare bones, man. Him and Spock. They have a few hands, and that's a wrap. They didn't have anything in the motion picture.
I was gonna say, should they come with anything or?
Yeah. So, and that's another reason why the price point was so great.
Right.
$175.
Terminator looks good from this photo here. Looks pretty damn good. But yeah, let me know when the Wrath of Khan ones are around the corner. Then, yeah.
And see, I'll show you here. See, included is a 1/1 scale movie accurate Delta badge with magnetic back, courtesy of fan sets. Yeah, it was made by fan sets.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty cool. Has a magnetic back. Again, I will be doing the instructional video next week. So if you guys purchase your Admiral Kirk, be sure to scan the QR code on the back of the box. It's going to take you right to the instructional video. Or just go to RX06 YouTube and check out the video if you want to see it all, kind of displayed and unboxed and, instructed on how to, set it all up. So looking forward to that. And then in 2 weeks,
very elegant piece. Really is.
Very. And, that's a big deal. Like, and the thing with Star Trek, too, is like Star Trek, if you're a Star Trek fan, everybody's a Star Trek fan in their own way, right? Some people just grew up with Kirk and Spock. And that's all they care, right? Some people, grew up with Voyager and they just want all of, you know what I'm saying? So you don't necessarily have to get every single, collect what you want.
I'll be remiss if I didn't ask, but any possibility of a JJ figures coming up?
Yeah, there's a possibility.
Because I know that's not beloved amongst some fans, But I'm curious about that. Because me personally, I liked it. I really liked it a lot, man. That was a dope trilogy.
I like the first one.
It was, the first one was cool. We got an R2D2 cameo, man. Maybe we'll get, maybe they'll give us R2 or something like that, man. I don't know.
The JJ movies will sell very well in Asia.
Okay.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
You see, there's Tremble Dust. There's Tremble Dust. Abrams ruined films. Boo.
Yeah, I can't see your. There you go. I know they're not for everybody. I'm not a fan of them either myself.
I like them.
I'm with them, but that's okay. Because listen, though, fun, Mario, that was like your introduction to Trek, essentially. Like you knew of Star Trek.
Well, yeah. I mean, I watched the movies as a kid, the original ones.
But coming into that, maybe you're like,
Yeah, man. They had little Kirk, dude, with the Beastie Boys going on, dude. I was like, I was in it. That was dope.
That's not Star Trek.
Sabotage.
No. I get it though. I love.
I ain't gonna lie when
dude.
I saw that scene. I was like, yeah, that is cool, but that's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, like that's Star Wars. I don't know what that is, but it's cool.
all the lens flare and everything, man. That was dope.
Yeah. Bearded Bones, next year. From TMP. So yes, sir. The best thing about this line is the turnaround time, 6 to 9 months or less.
Dude, that's crazy.
Which is very true.
How do y'all do it? How do y'all do it, man?
The world may never know. Mafia, that Star Trek poker face under questioning is awesome.
I mean, NR seems to be doing that too, man. I mean, their turnaround time with the Joker is that was pretty quick.
Yeah,
that was pretty damn quick.
Where the hell is that figure at? Last week I was hearing, it's coming out. It's in Asia. It's
in October. Yeah. We would have seen something by now, some sort of review. I mean, at least MRC or somebody.
Right.
Something is happening. But well, listen, I'm going to tell you this though. They had already had been in development before they even came out and announced it. So
what do you guys think about that? Because I mean, I like the idea of that, but at the same time, what if they screw something up?
Well, then it's on them.
The collectors are like, when the collectors
it's on them, and then shame on us or whatever you want to call it, right? But my whole point is, Joker and Gandalf and Pennywise and Batman and whomever else. They're already in development before they come out to the public and say, "Hey, we're doing 1/6 scale figures." Because if they didn't, right, and they just came out, like right now, you, me, and Jay, like we're gonna start a 6 scale company. We got money. Let's just say we're rich, whatever. We got money. We got resources. We got the tools, the talent, whatever. And we come out and we say, "Hey, we're starting up a company," dude. That's silly because we'd be like, you'll see our first figure in like 2 or 3 years. We don't have anything to show you yet. Stay tuned.
Oh, of course.
So you know what I mean? They've already got their initial roster ahead of schedule before they go public.
Smart business. It's smart business.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart, completely smart business.
We have the technology. We can rebuild them. So listen, guys, we're gonna chat a little bit more. But I want to ask you guys, man, do you guys have anything coming this week? Because I got way too much coming.
I've been getting stuff in. I mean, but it's all, what was it? A couple of weeks ago, I had a Endgame, what's her foots? Captain Marvel showed up. Nice. I just recently got this Doctor Strange. This was Dante, so shout out to Dante for hooking us up. Thank you,
man. Hot Collectibles.
And I just picked up Infinity War Thor. That just came in brand new. Got a decent deal off of that. And Captain America Infinity War as well. That should be coming in on Monday. Nice. So my Infinity War collection and Endgame collection, man, it's coming up, man. And it's like every time when I'm checking them out, I'm like, first of all, it's weird getting a figure back that I had before, because when I had this open, I was like, God damn, this was a nice figure, man. Why did I let this go? I mean, I understand why, I was trying to build a fund for everything else at the time, but holy shit, I forgot like how nice nice of a figure this one is. And but it is kind of weird getting a figure back in the collection after you let go of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but ain't no thing. It's cool. I like it though. I like that. I like that I could do that. So.
Well, Charlie, I think Mando season 2, Luke is supposed to. I don't know. Yeah, he's due any day now, right? So who knows if they're delayed or
that's due to drop in November this month through December. So we might see it soon.
We may see it. We may see it Monday. Yeah, I mean, release day has been Monday for the last couple of weeks because we got Mech Test Tony week before last. We got Bo-Katan on Monday this week, so maybe Luke is Monday. Could be.
We got Deadpool. We got Deadpool on Friday too, so might be getting a Monday and a Friday.
And then we got damn it,
Black Widow.
In the middle of the week.
Dropped in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
We got three. Damn, we got 3 drops this week. Right.
Wow, and a couple more announcements and a tease.
It went
So
hard.
yeah, man.
Well, I'll tell you one thing,
Yeah.
dude. You ready for this shit? This is not a normal situation for me.
Oh.
I've got my 𝗕𝗓𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗡 Emperor Throne Room.
Shit.
Will be here Tuesday.
Shit.
I'm super excited to get that set, all that right there set up.
That's gonna be awesome.
The guards, the throne, Emperor, Vader. Well, a Vader. I don't know which one I'll use. And then Luke. You know, point is, that's getting set up, dude. Also from 𝗕𝗓𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗡, I've got the bat signal. Will also be here Tuesday.
That's awesome.
So double whammy right there. Decided because, you know, and listen, you guys probably know this. I didn't collect the Arkham line because I had missed the Arkham Knight. And then he was just so out of reach that I was like, I'm not going to get him because I need to have 2 Arkham Knights because that's how I want to set him up. It was Arkham Knight and Red Hood. And by the time I missed out on it, he was way too expensive. So anyway, I found a deal on an Arkham Knight that was really, really good. So
Nice.
I picked up the Arkham Knight, dude, because hell yeah.
Yeah.
And some of my DC is building. It's more the Arkham Knight or Arkham Asylum era video game line because that's like, that was so good. That was so Batman. Everything about it was just so comic book. You know, I just really, really love those. And that's the best comic I think we're going to see right now. So Arkham Knight's coming. Picked up the Batgirl as well. Arkham.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Capitalized on that sale, huh?
Yeah, capitalized on the sale.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a So Toys Green Menace on the way as well.
Oh shit.
Or the Green Goblin for my comic wing in the other room. And obviously Admiral Kirk, but that's work related. But obviously that's, you know, that's amazing as well. And gosh, I know there's one more, dude. And there's one more coming, and that's how bad it is right now. I was like, holy shit, what the hell just happened this week? and a lot of it was
Anakin. You're like Anakin after he just,
what have I done? Like,
what have I done?
Well, to be fair, all the 𝗕𝗓𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗡 stuff's been paid off forever. It's just finally was ready to ship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but I'm looking forward to it. So I will say to everybody in the chat or everybody watching on a replay, man, stay tuned for it because I am actually going to do a review on the Emperor Throne Room and on the Bat Signal.
I can't wait for that. Oh,
yeah.
That's
okay.
awesome.
Because I really wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to showcase that, you know, because a lot of people don't know.
Look at you, man, bringing reviews back to the channel. It's been a minute.
Yeah, well,
you still remember how to do those?
I think so. I fucking think so. I hope so. No, man, you should see. I've been working on this video for work too. It's so my reviews will be about the same caliber quality. It's gonna be pretty cool, man. I got ideas of what I want to do with the throne room and the bat signal, but I want to show that off, and it has the bonus bat signals. So you got the 89. So I'll probably showcase him with Michael Keaton, and I think that's it actually, because I don't have, you know, another Batman. Well, maybe I'll do the Arkham Knight with the Arkham bat signal. That'd be kind of cool. You know, just show different things. But yeah, dude, a lot of crap, man. A lot of crap coming, bro. Dude. But,
yeah,
Jay,
man.
I mean, what about you, man? You got anything coming? I was just shocked. I was like, oh shit, all this just kind of got dumped on me.
Coming in, yeah.
I mean, right now, so Bo-Katan came in. What else? I do get something. I'm waiting to see if this deal comes through. Shout out to Reviews out there, my man. I may have something big coming to Good Morning Grails. I'll just say that. I don't want to talk about it right now on camera because just in case, because I know if I bring it up and it does, people are like, what? People are gonna be talking about it, but this is gonna be a big week. If this comes through, this is gonna be a real big Good Morning Grails. This is gonna be one. This is gonna be one for the ages. This is like the one that's hard to top. So, and just by me saying that, people can probably guess it. So,
I will say, 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗡, man, that's exactly what I did. To the T. That's exactly what I did.
Reward points. You know what's messed up, dude? How come Sideshow isn't allowing anybody to do freaking payment plans for
because they want that money? They want that money. No, this one here, man, the Sideshow Harley, 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗢𝗖𝗢𝗢. Enough said. TB League.
All right.
So yeah, it's not their like marionette bodies that just collapse. You know, when the puppet master lets go of the strings, it's not like that. So, very cool, man. So I don't know. Yeah, I know the 89 emblem on the bat signal only on his suit. Don't know why they made it. I don't know either, but pretty cool either way. Can you imagine when the Jazzing Snowspeeder comes out? Oh. See a review of it. Well, I'm not getting it. I it's just cool, but again, it's dude's 3 feet by 3 feet. I don't know.
That's too damn big, dude.
You know, again, if it was like an ATST, I could do it because I don't think it would be as wide. Height I can deal with, you know, but when you have something that's like the width and the depth, I'm like, I would have to make like a coffee table or something. I mean, enclosure.
Even building the display for the cockpit was, I think that was like the biggest display I ever built.
But y'all motherfuckers want the N1 so bad, huh?
No,
you guys really want that, huh?
You were gone. I told you I'm not getting that thing.
What happened? You said you wanted it.
I thought I'd want it, but after like consideration, I was like, dude, there's nowhere I could put it. I still think it's coming out, but I don't think it's something I'm going to pick up. It's not a question of the money. You can always do the payment plans, whatever. You'll get it eventually, right?
You don't consider
that's
future
not
space?
the concern.
The more I think about it, the more I think about it, the more I think this thing is going to be very expensive, and they're trying to figure out. I think that's what the weight is. They're trying to figure out. They're probably battling over the price. Like, what is this really going to cost realistically? What would 1/6 collectors are they willing to pay that? Jazz Inc. shows them that they're willing to pay that, but still, that's only a handful of people. We're talking about a company that's going to mass produce this thing. So I think that's really what the problem is. They're really fighting over what the price, and I'm thinking this thing is probably going to be upwards of 14 to 15 at the low.
Maybe, honestly. Yeah, it is possible.
Louis, dude, I gotta go back and look, and I didn't get a chance to check out the Prime 1 event. So
yeah, that was the event earlier today. So I'm gonna try to get a recap on it. And Trouble does no, not yet. I have Cisco's and Kirk's on the way.
We actually got.
So sometime this week they'll be here, and I will be shipping out Cisco's and Kirk's to everybody because I sold out. They're all gone. So it's gonna be a busy. Jay, if you still want one though, man, you can still cop one at Sideshow.
Yeah, I was actually,
you know.
I was actually looking at the page right now. You know me too fucking well.
I do. Listen, I offered it to you, but then your brother, dude, it was back. You saw backstage, right? Private chat. He's like, "I'll take it." I'm like, well,
but no, you know, what we say around here, at least it's in the family. So if it's in the family, if it's in the family, I can go visit.
Oh, look at that! I got some Last of Us.
I think the price is right. It's just get it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna have another motion picture, Kirk.
I think I'm gonna get it
because you just do Kirk and Spock, and then you're like, that's cool. That's a shelf of your, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I already know because I'm gonna tell you when it comes to the next generation, I want that whole line. I want and I want Wrath of Khan. So I already know it's gonna be. Gonna have to get them. I have to build another case, and it's gonna be a whole shelf of X06. I already see that shit coming. It's inevitable. So it's just what it is. And they look. I'm not mad about it because they look great. They look great, and they're elegant. And that's the thing. It's elegance and a class to it. There's just I don't know how to put my finger on it, but it's just
classy.
It's classy.
It's classy and classic.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So you just see that. It's like
there you go.
You know, it's like Smithsonian level stuff. You know, it really is. You know, it's Star Trek, dude.
It really is.
Around a long time, man.
It really is.
Over 60 years.
It makes the other stuff. It doesn't have to be like all flamboyant and all these. It just is. It's just classic, right. Like you said. It's just something about the plainness of it. It's just it doesn't. It's one of those things that's so cool where it doesn't have to try. You get what I'm saying? It's like that.
Absolutely. Braden, I don't know. I don't know. Throbbing and Batman need to be here soon. I don't know what the hell is going on with them.
Dude,
I really don't.
That's gonna be any day, and that's gonna throw everybody through a loop. Because I already know there's a lot of people talking shit about those figures. And Anthony, you've been saying you've been gonna get them forever. And watch when they come out. A lot of people are like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. It's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna.
I told you, man. There's these specific figures that I always gravitate to, and everybody is like, nah, I'm good. And then this shit comes out, and then people's mind starts changing. Not everybody, but you know. Dude, once in a lifetime opportunity, dude. Chris O'Donnell, Val Kilmer. And Val Kilmer, you know, he's not doing all that well, my man. And, you know, who knows? And Batman Forever, for what it is, it was still a fun movie. It was clearly not the best. It certainly was not the worst. You know, we've got the Dark Knight trilogy takes that seat. So, you know.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I just remember
something.
Go ahead. Said about that. We were in the chat and you were saying a pose that you were going to do and putting them in front of the bat signal.
Well, I would really like to do that. The thing is there's no, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a while since I've seen it. But there's no Batman Forever bat signal with the jazzing bat signal. And I don't remember what bat signal they used in Batman Forever.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't even remember. Damn.
I know. So, and I'm kidding. I think the worst Batman movie is Batman and Robin. But Mr. Freeze kind of, you know, you give me an Arnold Mr. Freeze, bro, I'm buying that shit. There's
everyone needs to do.
That's right. I'm in that shit. So I don't know. Release the throbbing. OnlyFans, I guess. But no, I know. It's gonna be pretty awesome, dude.
Holy shit, dude. I'm sorry. This Prime
are you in the Prime 1 stuff right now?
It's fucking badass, dude. Holy
all right,
shit.
We'll talk about it a little bit later.
Oh my god.
Yeah, wow. No, of course. Clooney's the worst. I agree on that one. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Anyway, Prime 1 did their announcement, guys. Go check it out if you want. I think we're about to wrap up. We'll probably be around next Saturday. Obviously, Jay's on Thursdays. Mario's doing his Fridays. Yeah. Subscribe to everybody. Boom, boom, boom. If you have not already, hit that like button on your way out. I do appreciate it. Mario is just fangirling right now over Prime 1. So we're going to see you guys in the next. Dude. All right, man. We out.